Okay, here's a thought. What if an entire ocean, one like bigger than any we have today, just vanished? Today, that's what we're diving into. The lost Tethys Ocean. Not just its disappearance, but really how this huge geological event totally reshaped our planet.
Exactly. And our focus today is really understanding the mechanics.
Oh.
How does an ocean that stretched thousands of miles actually disappear?
Right.
And by tracing that story, we get this crucial understanding of the forces that are still sculpting Earth. It gives you a pretty unique lens to view the modern world.
Yeah, I'm really excited to unpack this. The echoes of this ancient mystery in our world today are, well, surprising. It's definitely a journey through deep time, and we want you to join us, sort of piece together this incredible geological puzzle.
Let's do it.
So maybe start by picturing Earth. Let's say roughly 250 million years ago. You've got the supercontinent Pangaea dominating the whole globe. Just this one immense landmass.
Indeed. And Pangaea, it was broadly split, you could say, into two main parts. Laurasia up north, that's future North America, Europe, Asia.
Okay.
And Gondwana down south. It becomes South America, Africa, Australia, Antarctica, India.
Wow.
And right there, sliced between them, was the Tethys Ocean, like a great blue ribbon, basically cutting the supercontinent in two.
And this wasn't just empty water, was it? The sources paint this really vibrant picture.
Oh, absolutely not empty. It was teeming with life.
Like glowing coral reefs with ancient species, these weird spiraling ammonites.
No, graceful thing.
Long-necked plesiosaurs cruising around, and pterosaurs, those winged reptiles flying over coastlines that, would eventually become places we know.
Yeah.
It sounds like an extraordinary cradle of life, really.
It truly was. So the big question.
Yeah.
How does something that immense, that full of life, just cease to exist?
Yeah, how?
Well, the key principle is that Earth is never still. It's always changing. Deep down, beneath the ocean floor, you've got these immense forces, convection currents in the mantle, constantly stirring things up.
Right, the tectonic plates.
Exactly. These plates, carrying continents and oceans, they're always moving. Slowly, yes, but perpetually. They're restless.
And that slow, relentless movement is crucial here, isn't it? We're talking huge land masses fracturing and then starting this incredibly long journey.
Precisely. And for Tethys, the crucial part was fragments of Gondwana breaking off and beginning to drift northward.
Towards Laurasia.
Towards Laurasia, yes.
Yeah.
Inexorably closing the gap.
So the ocean starts to shrink.
That's the consequence, yeah. This vast Tethys Ocean, once this wide gateway between land masses, began to close. It transformed from a passage into, a geological battlefield.
Yeah.
Rock and water colliding on an epic scale.
Okay, so picture these massive continents moving closer.
Yeah.
What happens to the seafloor that's stuck in the middle? The pressure must have been, unimaginable.
Unimaginable is a good word. What happened was truly monumental. The old Tethys seabed didn't just get squeezed. It crumpled, it folded, and it rose up with incredible force. And our understanding, from the rocks, suggests it wasn't quiet. It happened with volcanic fury, huge earthquakes, a really dramatic process.
And from the actual bones of that old ocean, its crushed, uplifted seafloor, that's where the Himalayas came from.
That's exactly it.
It's kind of mind-bending. The roof of the world
Right.
was once the bottom of an ocean.
It is, and the evidence is just fantastic, really compelling. Geologists find marine fossils, shells, remnants of sea creatures high up on Mount Everest.
Seriously?
Yeah, they're not just oddities, they're like whispers from the past. Concrete proof that these massive peaks were literally born from the water.
So it sounds like this massive sudden event, but the sources say that Tethys' disappearance wasn't instant, it was more drawn out.
That's right. It was a prolonged process, an incredibly slow and kind of strange death in a way, not a single cataclysm.
Okay.
As the continents kept moving, kept colliding over millions of years, some bits of this ancient ocean actually managed to survive, to escape being completely squeezed out.
So remnants still exist.
Exactly. These are the ghostly echoes we can still see on a map today. Think of the Black Sea, the Caspian Sea, the Aral Sea, and probably the most famous one, the Mediterranean.
The Mediterranean, of course.
Yeah, each one is like a watery tombstone, you could say. A surviving piece of that much, much larger Tethys.
So, okay, beyond the incredible geology, the mountains.
Yeah.
How did losing Tethys really change the world we live in today? What's the impact?
Oh, the impact was profound. It shaped everything, really. It didn't just birth mountains like the Alps, as well as the Himalayas.
The Alps, too?
Yes. Its closure fundamentally redirected global ocean currents and, crucially, atmospheric patterns. Think about the monsoons that are so vital to Asia's climate,
Ah, that's connected.
directly connected to the Tethys closing and the Himalayas rising. This massive reshaping of geography and climate then allowed completely new ecosystems to develop. And many of those ecosystems eventually cradled human civilization itself.
It really puts things into perspective. Like the sources say, without the Tethys closing, maybe no India as we know it, no Alps, no Mediterranean culture.
It's quite possible the world map and history would look dramatically different. Yeah, it's a striking thought, isn't it? The world we walk around on is, in a very real sense, built on the ruins of a vanished sea.
That's incredible.
But, is the Tethys really gone? The ocean itself, yes, the vast body of water. But its memory is everywhere.
How so?
It's locked in limestone cliffs. Think of the white cliffs of Dover, formed from tiny marine organisms from that era. It's etched in countless fossils found miles from any coast today. It's whispered by ancient seabeds now stranded high up in mountain ranges.
So its presence is still felt, even if unseen.
Absolutely. It continues to influence our world in subtle and not so subtle ways, even if we don't always realize it.
And that brings us to maybe a deeper point, doesn't it? This whole story. It's more than just water and rock. It feels like a huge reminder about how Earth works.
It really is. It underscores that constant state of change, of flux. Nothing is permanent on geological timescales. Not oceans, not mountains. Even time itself feels different when you look this far back.
Yeah.
And maybe there's a warning in there too, something the sources touch upon, especially now, as we as humanity are shaping the planet so profoundly.
With our industries, emissions.
Exactly. Through fire, metal, carbon, we're making huge changes. Remembering the Tethys, this ocean that disappeared, might be wise, because its legacy isn't just fossils. It's a testament to the planet's immense power to change, sometimes in ways that are hard for us to grasp. It left behind a warning.
Wow. So the big takeaway then from this deep dive seems to be that understanding these immense ancient events like the Tethys vanishing gives us this incredible perspective on change, on impermanence, on the sheer scale of Earth's processes. It really leaves you with a sense of wonder about that lost world, but also its very real impact on our world.
It does. And maybe it leaves us, and you listening, with a final thought to chew on. How could understanding Earth's deep past, stories like the Tethys, actually change how we view our future? How might it influence our perspective on our own impact? Because as we've sort of explored today, sometimes the answers we're looking for, the perspective we need, might be hidden beneath waves that just don't exist anymore.